start of the Bilbao BBK vlog. We're just putting our stuff in some lockers. We've just got off the bus. We're in Santiago de Compostela right now. We need to get to Bilbao. Our Airbnb doesn't open until 5 p.m.
Hello everybody and welcome to the vlog. One day me and Jen were in our favourite cafe, Jam Records, and we saw a magazine with an advert for Bilbao BBK Festival, and the next day we booked tickets to go. So here's how it went. Getting to Bilbao, it was actually cheaper for us to go to Santiago de Compostela, so we flew there and then spent 2 days there basically. We stayed in a lovely little Airbnb in Santiago de Compostela. But because our check-in was a little bit later, we had a little wander around the city, went to a South American restaurant for lunch, which was so good. We immediately had to buy Jen a new backpack because her brand new backpack broke literally on the plane as she was trying to put it in the baggage fitter thingy. Around 5 p.m. we went to check into the Airbnb. It was such a nice place, exactly what we needed. It was literally just one bedroom, a tiny kitchen, which we didn't even use because we were basically just there for the night. It was really easy to find and super cheap as well, so it worked perfectly. Our only problem was that as soon as we arrived, the key got stuck in the door.
I love the flat that we're in. It's so cute. I love Granadilla. We have Granadilla in Ecuador and it's really hard to get in the UK. And I just stumbled across some here and the guy completely ripped me off. He was like,
bro, he ripped me off so
yeah,
bad.
He was like, that'll be €5. And I was like, €5? And he was like, €5. But I really love Granadilla.
And you went, beep. You actually didn't.
So, oh brother, can you see that? Oh. Ooh, my tadpoles. Bro. Out at bar.
Got coats on.
Got coats on. I got me coat on.
Got flippers out.
Got linen trousers on.
In the evening we just went for a wander and found somewhere to eat and then headed home. It was kind of a bit grey and we were both exhausted from a long day of travelling.
Stand in the mirror and wait for the feedback. Sing God, make me famous. If you can, just make it painless. Just make it painless. Assisted suicide. She dreams about dying all the time. She told me she came so close. Filled up the bathtub and put on our first record. God, make me famous. But you can't. Just make it painless. Just make it painless. Say something. Say something. Say something to me. Speak up if you wanna fight it. Don't think you can describe it. All of your energy. Leave us with the reminder of what you always seem to care for. Way too cold outside. Feels like I've been running wild. All out here for living, so we keep on biding time. Ooh, ooh, say something.
He's really good at latte art. Day 2. This day 2 outfit. I have only brought my docs with me, so every outfit is going to be with the Doc Martens, but who cares? Jen, give us an outfit, spin love. What?
Our second day started off pretty tame for saying that it descended into chaos and madness. We went out for breakfast. This was actually a bustling breakfast, this was really good. We just spent most of the day going around town, buying food. We managed to stumble across a nice market. I would definitely recommend going here. If we hadn't literally just eaten, we probably would have eaten here. And if we were staying for a bit longer, we probably would have got food from there as well. It was a pretty miserable day, but before lunch we went into the cathedral, which is really nice. We went to the museum as well. I didn't realise quite how big the place was, and I definitely think it was worth it. this little cakey place.
But is that good? Is that good for the shot?
And everyone has massive slices of cake. So I think we're going to
English
purchase.
tea little antique cups.
We don't like the same things. I wanna dance and you just wanna drink. I wanna talk and you just wanna.
You see, it all started when we went to watch the football. It was the Euros or something like that, and Spain were winning. And what happens when Spain win? We drink. Can I have at least some of it? Right, go.
I was left with the drunk Spanish man.
Vlog.
No complot.
Huh?
No complot.
That's not even a language.
Que gente monk.
I know Spanish.
I'm always running.
Stop walking.
I am so fucking hungry. I can't move my hand. Vlog update, we're hitchhiking. Not very successfully, we're still in Santiago. Okay, by this point the delirium had kicked in. I was in the depths of the trenches of a hangover. This is the worst I had ever felt, and we needed to be in Bilbao tonight. Like, the festival started tomorrow. We needed tent set up, wristbands collected tonight, and I couldn't walk without thinking I was going to throw up everywhere. There were no trains to Bilbao. We missed our train because we were so hungover, so we had to hitchhike, and we got kidnapped. I'm not even gonna lie. The guys who took us were high as fuck. It was horrific, and I was like, stop the car, I'm gonna be sick, and we literally had to run off. I thought we were gonna die. We almost steered into traffic like 5 times. Right as we were about to give up, we were refreshing BlaBlaCar, and finally something came up, and this guy was driving all the way to Santander, but out of the kindness of his heart, he literally took us all the way to Bilbao. I was so relieved. Oh my god. We're actually doing it! This isn't a key point right now, Jen, but vlog update. So we've hitchhiked and made it to like a place outside of Santander. We need to get to Bilbao. It's a 50-minute drive from Santander to Bilbao. We just have no way of getting there.
Oh god, they're all shut.
All of the service stations are closed.
Do we get a taxi to this one? That's not even on the main road though.
Man has just dropped us at the stadium for us to pick up the ticket. He's just been incredible.
Like, no, we would be so fucked. Like,
But he sorted us right out. Like, there's no way we could have done this without him. There's no way. It's midnight. We were supposed to get in on the bus at like 5, 6 a.m.
we were in town at 6 p.m. and we had no way here.
And this man's just sorted us right out. In the car, we've also decided that we're starting our podcast, so stick around. Get your reached it. Woo! On day 4, we used the showers that they had on the festival campsite that weren't even for VIP, they were just for anyone. That is how a festival should be done. We went into town, got some groceries so that we could eat while we're there, and then headed to the festival site. We got ready, and they have a shuttle bus that runs from the campsite into Bilbao city centre and to the campsite, and it's like pretty frequent. And
Yeah, a Ben and Jerry's drawstring backpack. You might get a drawstring backpack.
you might get a drawstring.
I keep it here for you.
Night mode. Jen went home, had dinner,
both went home.
Yeah, she's actually correct. We both went home, had dinner, now we're back at the festival.
On day 5, we became acquainted with Taco Bell. Don't hate us for not going somewhere more authentic. This is exotic to us. We don't have chains in Falmouth. Plus, it had somewhere to charge the phone and refillable litres of Nestea. Don't mind if I do.
It's riding right to the core. Gonna do our makeup. Festival,
Get ready with me.
Why? I'm bored. You're not bored.
I am.
Why? I'm trying to do a quick vlog update, but in reality I just need to say like, hey, phone's gonna die, and I want to take videos of Arcade Fire and stuff like that, so we adopted some people.
Somewhere along the way, we made friends with, some might say adopted, 2 Scottish guys.
It's not even
a video. It's a video.
It's always a video.
Why is it always a video?
So many buses
Where are the bugs?
in my skin. They're gonna miss the bus.
With his neck.
Mom, can you?
The cheapest journey back for us was to actually get a Flixbus from Bilbao over to Bordeaux in France. It was about, I want to say about 6 hours, and we managed to get a hotel for £60 for the night. But at this point, Jenn had started to get festival flu pretty bad and she was feeling quite ill.
The hotel room door wouldn't open, It's 2 a.m. and the guy felt bad for us, so he's given us a new room. Dan's having a pissant bog. And then this is the room. Oh my god, it didn't look like anything special, but honestly I was just really scared that it was going to be absolutely horrific. Obviously is this meant to be broken? I don't care. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have to have a bath. What the actual fuck? How does this... That's not a light switch. Yo, get me in that fucking bath, brother. Get me in that bath. And then there's these two massive windows. Have a look at the bath.
By day 8, Jen was actually quite ill. We had a nice stroll around Bordeaux. I actually really like the city. I think in the future it's somewhere I could see myself living.
I'll always remember the time that we met. It was somebody's party. You were wearing a black dress, clinging to shadows, chameleon-esque.
Again, we did kind of struggle to find vegetarian food for Jen, but we downloaded a free walking tour from Get Your Guide and had the best time, and we met this lovely lady while we were having lunch.
It was all in a dream, babe.
We got donuts from Snickle Fritz, and I literally think about this place every day. They were probably some of the best donuts that I've ever had in my life.
A hell of a bus journey with like 1 billion people on one bus. I didn't think we'd be able to get off. I can just hear Jen violently blowing her nose. We've made it to our Airbnb in Bordeaux. So it is like 6 p.m, 6:30. And we're here till tomorrow. We check out is before 12, so I'll tell him that we'll leave at like 11ish. We'll check out, drop our bags at a bag locker. Live, laugh, love. He's let us in. And he's really nice, but he was like, so, you know, he was like, bring your own sheets. And I was like, okay, we'll bring sleeping bags, because we're already going camping. So we have our sleeping bags, and he was like, no, this mattress needs to be kept pristine white. He was like, when you leave, you have to hoover. And when you put the blinds down, you have to be really gentle, obviously. Like, he was really nice, but it was like, can we touch anything? I'm also still aggressively itching my fucking ankles because I've been wearing shoes for like 5 years. Hoovered. We're leaving the Airbnb. I was excited.
This was our last day in Bordeaux. We were flying back to London and then getting a coach straight from London up to Falmouth overnight. Jen was so ill, we were buying tablets, like she had festival flu. But I was loving it, I was enjoying the sun. We kept finding different little markets and I kept having to resist buying stuff because we literally had a whole tent in the backpack. Like, there was no room for a hot sauce, Megan, come on.
Now you melatonin, but you acting young. And you hella grown.
In the afternoon we ate at Droop Droop, I think that's how you say it, and the food was amazing, the prices were good, and then afterwards we had to go back to Snickle Fritz so that I could get more donuts. I literally couldn't resist. And then before we knew it, we were on the bus to the airport, the flight back to the UK, and the bus back down to Falmouth. I'm not really sure how to wrap this up, but we had an amazing time, and I hope you stick around to watch some more videos.
Come on, now here.
I want you. I need you. I want you.